Welcome to Movies with Martha. My name is Martha, and tonight I am reviewing The Jungle Book. Movie shark, do 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 do. Movie shark, do 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 do. Movie shark. The Jungle Book, again, is a movie that's been adapted from the Disney cartoon and has been made into live action. I didn't know how they were going to do this because the original Jungle Book, it doesn't have a whole lot of story, and Mowgli doesn't have much of a character. He's just kind of whiny and wants to stay in the jungle, you know. And it was basically just based on a bunch of fun music and fun characters, and there's some fighting at the end and everything. But don't relate it to the book at all. If you've read The Jungle Book by Kipling, the cartoon is nothing like it, and this film is an adaptation of the cartoon, not of the book, so don't worry about the book. Forget about it. It's an adaptation of the cartoon. And I was actually very impressed with this movie. I thought, in many ways, that it actually was better than the cartoon. And oh, thank you, Disney, for keeping in some of the best songs from it, because really the music was the best part of the original. Bare Necessities and I Want to Be Like You, specifically. What did I appreciate about this movie? I appreciated that there were some very original ideas. Mowgli is brought up by this wolf pack, and they've introduced this law of the jungle where there's kind of an amnesty when there's a drought. So all the animals, including Shere Khan, come to this place where there's still water, and he sees the man cub. And let me tell you, Shere Khan is terrifying in this movie. He is truly tiger terrifying, because tigers are terrifying. I don't know if you've ever watched these YouTube videos of tigers actually being tigers instead of just sitting around in a zoo kind of thing, but they are really scary. They're like great white shark scary, okay? And they really made Shere Khan a real tiger in this movie. Scary. So I definitely appreciated that. The wolves were definitely more characters and played a much more active role. And in this movie, you actually see different animals fighting each other. Bagheera being the panther versus Shere Khan, and Shere Khan's got 100 pounds on Bagheera, so even though they're both cats, yeah, not equal match. And Baloo, the bear, is poundage-wise actually bigger than Shere Khan, but he doesn't have the cat-like agility and just killer thing. And the wolf pack, wolves are huge and scary, and they're a pack, but it really shows they're no match for the tiger. So there's this huge fight scene at the end with all the animals kind of teaming up thing. And that was just awesome. So I'll say that. The animals are awesome in this movie. Mowgli was much more of a character. He wasn't just a whiny child. He was very dedicated to being a real member of the pack. And they threw in this thing about, well, it's a very cool kind of chanted poem that they came up with for this movie. The strength of the pack is the wolf, and the strength of the wolf is the pack. And it's kind of a cool thing that they put the movie around. But also that he's a human, and humans don't have the claws and the teeth and the strength and agility, but they do have their intellect, their inventiveness, right? And the mother wolf calls it his tricks. He's not supposed to do his tricks in the jungle, but it's his tricks that, when he embraces them, make him able to survive and able to be... Anyway, he has much more difficult decisions in this one, in this movie. And difficult decisions is what makes a story, basically. Makes real characters making difficult decisions is what drives a story and the conflict and decides where the story is going to go and helps you identify with them. So, I recommend The Jungle Book. It's very entertaining. The animals are scary and the animals are awesome. And the actor who played Mowgli did an awesome job. So go see it. It's a good one.